beautiful people. How are ya? I hope you're having a great day. I've been doing some YouTube shorts, and I'm wondering how many of you have been watching those shorts. And how many of you are new subscribers from watching those shorts? I'd love to know that. And those shorts have helped me a lot be able to get some things done around here. And so I appreciate you guys. I've been very busy just doing little things around my house, just, touching up some paint on the ceiling, where I got, like in our bathroom, where I got paint on the ceiling when I painted the walls. And we had like a leak or something on the ceiling in that bathroom, and I left a stain in there. I painted over that. You can see right here and right here. I'm not sure which area, but it's a little discolored still. So I may have to go back through and put more primer on it, but this whole ceiling needs to be painted anyways before we put our trim up all along, because all of this needs trim because we added the walls in here after we put in this bathtub for me. I love my bathtub. So you can see that area, but yeah, there's always work to be done, and you can just do one thing at a time, and that's all you can do. I had to climb a step ladder to do that. That tired me out pretty quick. And I finished, you can't see it here. I'll show a picture of it. I'll insert it, but in the hallway here into the kitchen, I did finish putting drywall paste. I don't know what you call it. I guess that's it. Drywall paste in that doorway, sanding it. It took me about 3 weeks to get it where it looks pretty good. Well, I've been busy. I'll show you this. This is the entrance into our kitchen from the computer room, and this was drywalled and never finished. So I've got a coat of drywall paint on it now. After I finished drywalling it, it took me probably, I don't know, 3 weeks here and there to get it right, because I'd never done that before. So as you can see, there you go. So when that's dry, I can get a coat of paint, that same color of paint that's on the walls in our kitchen. And then I put a primer on it and painted it. So that's been needing to be done for a couple of years. So this is the doorway that I'm talking about. And it's definitely not perfect, but I painted it the same color as the walls on either side. When my husband and I redid our kitchen, we had to resize that entrance from this room into the kitchen and make it smaller. It's still a wide enough area there, but we needed it resized to get the size of the cabinets and such that we wanted in there on both sides, because to fit the cabinets over as far as we wanted them, the doorway had to be redone. And so it looks better than it did with the big chunks and holes in it. So I'm proud of it. I worked hard. It's not professional, that's for sure. So I did that. That's the bedroom I've been working on back there. The plan is to get in there and work on that some more, organizing stuff. It'll be nice when I'm done. So I have it drilled down to just these few sheets and pillowcases that I plan to keep. I'm going to go through these and see if there are pillowcases that are worth keeping. And as you can see, I am slowly filling up this box. So the pillowcases and sheet sets that I don't want to keep and would like to donate, I have put in this box. And since I went shopping, I was able to fill that box up a little bit more than what it was before with some of my clothes. So now that all the computer stuff is gone, taken everything to Best Buy. I do have a few electronics type of things that we're going to take to our county dump. They do take electronics there, so they're only open a couple days a week, and so we're going to go this Saturday and finish off getting rid of more electronics. So I finally found a home. Oops, I need to turn that one around so the handle like this is facing outward, but I finally found a home for those two, well, turned out to be these two baskets. No, it was this one and this one that was down on the floor in the computer room that I took off the shelving that you see in my video. So I had to clean this out. Well, and then I've been working on, well, this way, I've been working on that bedroom, clearing things out. So this is what we call our scary room. Well, it's what I call it. This is all my husband's stuff that he has been piling up. He has plans to go through it finally, I think. Most of this is probably my stuff. This bag here is for our camper, if we ever get back to the camper. But what I'm doing, I'll show you. This is the closet, and it was full of stuff, which I took out of here, threw away 3 bags of things. Right now, what I've been doing, when it hit me that I was going to take a video of this to show you, because life just isn't perfect and it gets away from you. Time gets away from you. When I was working, things just piled up because I could only handle so much at a time. So this is a box of scrapbooking stuff that I'm going to put in that container right there. So from there to there, so it doesn't get ruined. All of this up here is my scrapbooking stuff that got put on hold when I got sick with fibromyalgia. And that's Christmas decorations, and that's our Christmas tree. Down here are more Christmas decorations in that box. So I am going through this stuff so that I can find any more Christmas decorations that I can get moved in here. Because if we have a pathway, perhaps there's some things over here. I don't know. Those are old pictures. I know most of those are mine. But, yeah, it's just one step at a time, one day at a time. Beautiful people. That's all you can do. And that's going pretty well. So out of that closet, I brought out all of this computer stuff, and I'm sure there's more in there. Best Buy will let you take 3 separate things per day to them. I don't know if they charge you or not. I guess I can't remember that detail. But I have some glass that I have to figure out what to do with. Oh, goodness. I ended up cutting myself on it, and I'm not sure where to put it. My husband's really into computers, but they were all old computers that he took parts from and redid and blah, blah, blah. And at one point made a nice computer for our youngest son. But they just been sitting back there in the closet, and I took them to, oh my goodness, Best Buy. Ugh, that's what I do these days. But I could take 3 of them a day. I've been there twice already. I'm going to make a 3rd trip tomorrow. We have this humongous tube TV. It's a 27-inch screen, but humongous in the back of it, because remember how big tube TVs were. And we've had it since the kids were younger. Best Buy will take it. They charge you $32 to take it. So I'm taking that tomorrow with a few other things. Isn't that right? You're wondering what on earth is all that stuff and why is it out here? Aren't you, baby? Yeah, he says, I don't know why you're talking to me. And so this probably doesn't look much better, but it's a little more organized. And these are books to go on bookshelves. But the plan is, my husband has books in here somewhere. He's got all of these books that are very disheveled and messy. So I bought 2 new bookshelves that we'll put in here. Not sure where. Once we get this cleaned up and organized and I know what we've got, I want this to be in an actual extra room. I would love to have a pull-out couch. It pulls out into a bed right here. And then the person or people can watch TV, like my grandkids, from here. Obviously, our workout equipment will stay in here, but hopefully we'll be able to get to it. So in the closet, it's dark now. I turned the light out. There. This goes to the camper, so I'll have to pull that out to get to Christmas decorations, which are, well, not that. I don't know if my daughter or youngest son wants that, so I didn't want to throw it out. That blanket meant something to them. My mom made it for one of the kids. Don't remember which one. Might have been Stephanie, but I'm not sure. Could have been Matthew. But anyways, Christmas decorations are back here, up to here, and our tree is right. Whoa, our tree is right here. So that's what I've got so far. I'm not sure about that little truck. I'm not sure. Of course, everything needs vacuumed, and I didn't even feel like dealing with that. I'm wondering, though, if Tesla's chewing on something. He's not supposed to. Oh, yeah. He can find a screw. If there's a screw to be found, say, I will find it. Won't ya? Won't ya? You'll find it. I don't know why you'd want to chew on a very hard screw. My word. Might be kind of hard to tell, but it's getting there. And the mess down here on the floor is gone. I got my fall decorations put up. And cuter, aren't you, Tesla? Tesla. Hey, baby. Hi, honey. You're so pretty. Yeah. He's so cute. Not a lot. I don't go overboard, just a little bit here and there to make it feel very fallish and ready for Thanksgiving. So there was a rug underneath our dining room table. This is a great room. So you've got this room going over to the entrance door and our dining area. And I had a rug under here. It's been there for years. Not really big enough for the area. But, you know, you do what you can. And that rug at one time when we had very little furniture and was in this room. So we just put it over here so as to not get rid of it. But I put it in the garage, and I'm going to use it out on the deck. It's not an outdoor rug, but it will suffice for a season and probably need thrown out at that point. But isn't that the cutest thing? I just thought those were so pretty from Walmart that I put in that little ceramic basket in my kitchen. Little wreath on the door. I also put one on the outside door. Sometimes details matter, and for me, upside down words mattered, so I fixed that. Looks better. And I also fixed, yay, my hanger. You know, I told you a while back I explained that I needed, or that I wanted to put that hanger on there, And I did, and my wreath fell. It didn't stay because it was not sticky enough, and my husband bought me this awesome sticky stuff, and so far it's holding up. So details can matter sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Yeah, that's what I've been up to. I still haven't gotten rid of this microwave. My husband and I need to take it out of the box, measure it so we know the size, and then I can put it on Facebook Marketplace. It's one thing at a time, right? But we'll figure it out. So we'll get it figured out. But yeah, flat surfaces are my nemesis. What is in here? Oh my word. Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video, but I'm not sure about what I've done here. Maybe this needs to go. I've used it every year. I love it, but I also like my placemats for when everybody's here. That's stuff for the greenhouse because he has a few more projects to do out there, so I don't know. That's where he felt like he wanted to put it. So I did a little bit of decorations here. Well, kind of a lot. It's just what I had, so I just put it in there. I hope it isn't too much. And ta-da, I'm right there. So there's my box of, but this box, I will show you. This it's an actual peel and stick. It's so pretty. It's got the beiges and blues in it for our backsplash to go, back here all the way down. Sorry, did the dishes. All the way down through here. I don't know if we'll take it all the way up there or not. I doubt it. That's why we don't have window treatments, because we have to decide what to do and get some trim up there. But it's definitely going to go all the way down here under those cabinets in the kitchen. So I decided to get to work on this area. It was cluttered. I took out a few things and completely removed everything off of this section. It's by the front door. And I took that Bless Our Home off of right up there. I had it above this door, and I removed the stuff that was on the side. I just felt like I had too much. I'm not sure if I'm going to remove those yet. I kind of like them, so we'll see. But this looks less cluttered and it looks better. So I didn't like what I did. I removed those placemats that I used because I really wanted to keep my pumpkin runner. I love that. So when I cleaned this cabinet out, this is my coffee bar, and underneath here was an absolute disaster. So I took the time yesterday, actually, and worked on this area. Didn't I, Lucy girl? I found these placemats down there that I'd forgotten about. I just kind of shoved in there. Apparently, I only have 2 of them, so I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I bought them at the Dollar General store. I'm glad I didn't take the price tag off of this one, because there it is, $4. I think those will be pretty. We have something, we bought them, I think I bought them at Walmart, the ones in my kitchen, but that'll work. So the furniture is rearranged, the rug is clean, and my fall decorations, I think, work. According to Rebecca Robeson, her channel, my rug isn't big enough. It should come all the way out, all the way down the back of the couch. I think all of this works. I just mopped my floors, so pardon me, I'm still in the kitchen floor's been mopped, so I didn't move that back where it goes. I'm using my lovely Shark mop, vac and mop. I love that thing. Since I finished mopping the kitchen, I'm going to take my mop and go into our bedroom. So I'm going to go down this hallway and then into our bedroom and mop in there. I took all of the cushions off the chairs, the seating outside on our front deck. Tesla wants to run on the front porch, so I'm letting him. You can tell fall is hit because my pretty flowers are starting to die. Got the cushions off. The cushions are off the chairs down there. Yep, winter's on its way. And brought them in and washed them and put those away, because by the end of the week it's going to be much cooler, and I don't like going out and doing things in the coldish weather if I don't have to. Don't mind the dishwasher. My husband put it on the front porch. And yes, the birdcage is still here. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put it out there at the end of our driveway and just see if someone will pick it up. And just getting, the daily household things that need to be done, I've been trying to do. So I have these 2 older lamps. I'll need to get lampshades for them, but the color on this, is kind of hard to see, it's dark in here, is a deep green. It's really more of a brighter green, but it looks deep green. My plan is to spray paint those black where the green is, and I like the gold on the rest of it, so I plan on putting these in one of the bedrooms. Isn't that right, Tesla? I've got them all taped off, and I'm going to use this paint. I think it'll work just fine. I'll probably put this matte gloss finish over it just to protect it. All that taping off just because I didn't like the green color. But here we go. So I am using what I have in that paint I just showed you. Well, it wouldn't spray. So I found this and hopefully it works. They've had 2 coats on them. Let me get out of the light. See if you can see. 2 coats, and I need to put a clear coat on, but I'll have to wait for this to dry. Just another 15 minutes, I think. Alrighty, they're painted. They're a dark brown. They're really pretty. Turned out really nicely. I plan on putting them in the spare bedroom. So I'll show you that eventually. Oh, let's go into the greenhouse because that he decided to come into. Earlier today I had to come out and open the screen. Last night, you probably can't tell, but last night my husband and I put some plastic up to keep the heat in at nighttime. But check this out, what we've got growing in here. Got lettuce, Brussels sprouts, jalapeno peppers, tomatoes down here, green onions, carrots, radish, and spinach. What I wish more than anything is for you all to have truly the best day you can have. I send you gentle hugs and support. Love you.